Here he is. Final appearance. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Wow. This is amazing.
This winter wonderland we got here. I mean, we're getting festive.
Now, we did a bit of, dare I say, a rehearsal earlier on. None of this was apparent. You were holding out on me.
I need the shock value from you to see the decorations live in person.
This is amazing. Are those real lights?
Yeah, man.
I didn't mean the ones in the menorah over there, but that's a nice touch. That's a very thoughtful touch.
You like the accurate number of candles, too.
Yes.
We're going to be able to ride this the whole way through Hanukkah. I mean, this is as good as it gets.
This is amazing. Wow.
Now, is this correct? Is this the lineup correct?
So you're supposed to go right to left.
Okay, so my right, that's where I light it. So
yes.
It should be this one.
Yeah, but can you, there you go. Boom. Nailed it.
Just like that. Now we're right.
And then, just so you know, you always start with the furthest one. Yeah. So let's say on day 3, you would go 1, 2, 3, not 3, 2, 1. Does that make sense?
He just blew his mind.
Yeah, no, not that way. That way.
This one right here.
No, that's last. No.
Does it not just go in order? Is it not going to, day 3, we'll be right there?
Yes, but I'm saying, I mean, technically yes, but they're not going to be. That is fun. That is fun. At some point, the light extinguishes, right? So now you have to start all over.
Okay.
Now the question is, people get confused.
All right,
you
all right.
Start with the new one or the oldest one. You always start with the oldest. You
okay, I got you. Yes, I'm clear on it now.
This is beautiful.
Yeah, the lights, man. They're dollar tree lights. They looked more, red and blue and green, and now that they're lit up, they're kind of like pastels. They look more like
I kind of like it.
Easter or something.
What a difference this makes for the whole segment.
Little Christmas tree right there.
Christmas
candy
tree.
cans.
Mistletoe?
This is the Hall of Fame. No,
yeah.
no mistletoe.
Oh, wait. Am I in the hall? I'm in the picture.
No.
Look.
No, I think that's just reflection.
Oh, I was wow.
These are unfilled frames. We got our guy Tony right here. Tony, but we don't have a picture, so it's just his logo.
Do you guys see my face in the picture right there?
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah. It's a nice reflection.
Yeah, okay. Oh, wait, so there's nothing in there.
These are empty frames. They still have to be filled. We need to. Tony he made his clear run to the Hall of Fame quickly.
Yeah.
So there's Tony right there. We got him in. These will be filled eventually.
But there's nothing in that first one, is there?
Yeah, there is, but you just can't see it.
We need to do a better job.
Take it off here. I got a nice Velcro.
Where is it?
Velcro
oh, there he is,
going.
Tony.
Look at him.
Oh my God! Wow, you really worked hard on this.
It's the set development here, Let's see if this will go back up.
I'm actually kind of nervous for in about 30 minutes from now. Oh my God, poor Tony.
Tony will be back up after the show.
I'm nervous about. I mean, there's no chance New York Rick brought anything.
He's going to have something because mine are creeping into his frame.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
I'm going to shut the lights off, though.
You should,
Yeah.
Was there a moment where he was like, wow, you care more about this segment than I care about mine? And a little bit of jealousy maybe crept in, maybe a little bit of, shame that he didn't put any thought into it?
He's Mr. Monday Afternoon. He doesn't need the decorations. He brings himself.
Well, happy Thanksgiving, happy Hanukkah. Happy early Christmas.
Same to you all.
Very early Christmas. You can't really say happy early Christmas.
Yeah, it's not even December yet.
It's not. Last show in November, you ran the 10K.
10K went great. 48 minutes.
Talk smack on the family.
Oh yeah, my family. They three members ran a 5K, and even if you doubled their time, I would have still beaten them. My brother my brother pushed his kids hour 7 minutes. I beat him by 20 minutes. I mean, it was just too easy. So yeah, 10K was easy money against the fam.
And then you went ham on the turkey. Maybe ham as well.
I actually didn't have turkey. I had a rotisserie chicken.
Weird.
Yeah,
Why?
Because it was just me and my girlfriend. So like it wasn't a big gathering. No point cooking an entire turkey. Just did the rotisserie chicken.
You can order a half a turkey, something like that. No.
Yeah, we just did the rotisserie chicken.
All right.
Made chicken salad afterward. A nice, southern dish.
Interesting. Watched a little football. Saw the Bills.
Yeah, did see the Bills. Yeah.
Big win. Georgia had a big weekend. I mean, I feel like it was a big weekend for you, other than the bets, of course.
Yeah. This coming weekend is the big weekend. Georgia, Alabama, SEC championship.
Okay.
Everything's on the line. I mean, 7 o'clock as the prelims are starting on this UFC
Don't
card.
bother you.
I mean, the Georgia game is going to be coming down to it. It is going to be a stressful 90 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
It's not going to be good for me. It's hopefully it's not too stressful.
Is that the team you care most about?
Yeah, I mean, I just grew up with them. Like my dad went there, so it's kind of part of the family. He had season tickets, so I've been going to games since I was 4 or 5. They haven't won a championship in my lifetime, so that is definitely the team I would most like to see win a title. Even though I do got my Brave stuff, repping the Braves. I mean,
you are
everything's coming up for old Georgia right now.
Did you see Get Back on Disney Plus?
No, I saw a lot of people talking about it.
It was good. I mean, again, I only saw 20 minutes.
Yeah, I'm not a huge Beatles guy.
It's just, it's all I saw was 20 minutes. But, and
you had to watch the CFL.
The CFL was great. Montreal Alouettes lost against the Hamilton Tiger Cats, who I guess we have to root for now as a result, but I don't really care at this point. It's just fantastic. It's a riveting theater. I don't have more than 20 minutes. Like, where do I have the time? All right, so how do we do on the picks?
So we didn't win anything. We lost the parlay and we lost the single. We took the dog shot on Matt Mitrione. Plus 450, man. I thought we had something with this one. He gets that huge knockdown early on in the fight. He's looking good through the first 3 rounds. The line got steamed down from plus 450. I think it closed at like plus 225.
Really?
Yeah, man. It moved a lot. I was feeling pretty good, and especially after those first 3 rounds. The analyst on the call was talking about. He was like, I think I'm going to have to give this one to Mitrione 4-3. I did that sad, painful thing where I go on Twitter and I just type in Mitrione just to read all the tweets that are like, Matt Mitrione got robbed. Matt Mitrione should have won. And I'm just like, just getting angrier, seeing everybody agree with me, even though there's nothing you can do about it. The good people over at Verdict, they said it was pretty controversial. It was a pretty close fight. He just kind of gassed out, man. He kind of lost it at the end, man. He relied on the clinch a lot. Just wasn't able to get it done, but I felt good. I still would have taken it again at plus 450. At that odds, I know he lost.
He looked great. He looked great early on.
Just that close. I would rather be holding a Matt Mitrione ticket than a Mir ticket. That is for sure.
That was bad, yeah. But I feel like most people saw that coming. Maybe not that quick, but that seemed to be the toughest of all the matchups.
Yes, yeah, that was it was not good.
One thing I kept thinking about was, imagine losing like that. Frank Mir's a legend. He has nothing to be ashamed of.
For sure.
But he said his son and daughter were in his corner. I mean,
that's one thing I always think about with those bad knockouts, dude. Is like if the family is right there to see it, it's got to be.
But they're like a part of the team. They're in the corner. They're the ones who have to tend to him. You know what I mean? I just don't know if.
And it was a bad standing.
It was bad. Now his daughter, as we talked about last week, is a fighter. She's obviously super tough. She's seen a lot at a young age. It just feels like a tough spot to put them in,
Rush should have jumped in earlier, do you think?
I don't know. It was a standing TKO.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
it's super early. What time was that? By the way, dude, as I was saying earlier, I don't want to say it too loud, I don't want to piss people off, but it was kind of enjoyable, right?
I enjoyed it. I watched pretty much the entire thing. It didn't take too long either. It was I didn't have it on the main TV. I had it on a nice, side TV, hooked up the HDMI cable, all that jazz. So yeah, I enjoyed it.
Did the girlfriend watch?
Yeah.
Was she into it?
Yeah, I mean, entertained enough, to watch it. I had that and the Teofimo fight going on. So
Teofimo got the main TV.
Football got the main TV.
Wow.
Teofimo got the iPad.
So there's a TV, iPad, and computer situation.
TV, secondary TV. I hooked the computer up to the secondary
TV
through an
secondary
HDMI.
TV. Damn.
Yeah, and then we got the iPad going for the third.
I didn't know Vox was paying you like that. 2 TVs?
Yeah, 2 TVs, man.
Bedlam
was on. Bedlam was on for
Bedlam
game night moment. That's what got me to where I am now.
Yeah, I saw DC tweeting all about that. That was OK State versus Oklahoma.
Yeah, it was a fantastic game, but my non-MMA bets, I had Oklahoma State minus 4.5.
Why didn't you share those?
Well, it would have been a terrible beat because they only won by 4. They went for 2 late in the game, didn't get it.
No.
Yeah, it was awful. But I was on Auburn, I was on Michigan, so that was nice. But
oh yeah, Michigan beat Ohio State first time 10 years. Everyone going crazy over that. Yeah. A lot happened. I don't really pay attention
to the thing. I know you told me one time you despised college football.
Despise college football. I was watching. I'm sort of a basketball fan. I was watching a little NBA. Couldn't help but notice it was a Knicks-Hawks game. Yeah. There wasn't a lot of chatter.
It would have been a great time for a friendly wager.
It would have been.
But you didn't want to do it.
I don't bet on the Knicks. It was a nice bounce-back win. I think we exacted revenge from what happened over.
Yeah, there it is. The gentleman's
spring.
sweep in the playoffs is the equivalent of a nice November regular season.
What a weak move on your part to break that out. I mean, let me have my moment. All I was asking was if you saw the game, the match.
I pay attention in the playoffs. That's when I start.
Okay, and then you bring out a game, like a game recap from May. Like, come on.
I should have had it up. I think for a small glimmer of time, I think I had you ratioed. I think I had more likes than you.
Did you?
Yeah. I mean, that's big moves for me.
That is big moves.
Yeah, I should have had it ready to go.
A lot of haters. So overall, we end the month of November with what? Because there's some discrepancy as to whether or not you were including these picks.
Yeah, I guess we're going to have to. I mean, you made a good point before the show. You really put my back against the wall.
It's November.
Yeah, I guess I didn't think we were going to find Triller lines. I think that's the biggest thing. I mean, yeah, the parlay. We didn't mention the parlay. Parlay is good. I mean, look at me picking a minus 1,200 and minus 1,400. I'm, the sharpest of the sharp. Then Teofimo. Not only does he not get the knockout, he loses straight up. When I started realizing, that 10th round knockdown, I thought he might get it there. But when I realized he wasn't going to finish him, I was like, well, I kind of want Kambosos to win.
Yeah.
If he's not going to get it done.
What a great guy, huh?
Oh, yeah, man. He was about to give all the flowers to Teofimo, too, and then Teofimo rips the mic away and goes out sad, man. That was, I thought that was bad on Teofimo's part to do that.
I will also say that I am so impressed. So, this stuff interests me. I'm sure it doesn't interest anyone else. But this guy wins the biggest fight of his life. Everyone's talking about him. I was looking at the highlights last night on the DAZN YouTube channel. Have over 1 million views. It was #1 trending video on YouTube. On social media, they were killing it. They keep him around in New York. He doesn't go fly home yesterday. Keep him in New York. All the media talks to him. They do all the media stuff yesterday on a Sunday. If this was UFC, any other MMA promotion, like everyone's gone by Sunday morning, right? Keep him around. And then if you weren't around yesterday, like in person, he's doing a whole media tour today, hence this appearance.
Yeah, it comes to the MMA.
And then he goes home tomorrow. That's the way you capitalize on a big victory. Like, how often does it happen that someone in the world of MMA, UFC, the creme de la creme, gets a big win and like they disappear? They don't do anything. I feel like UFC doesn't capitalize on it. They'll do a quick TMZ interview from their car, and it's like a 5-minute hit that will get like 8,000 views. Like, this is the way you promote. But the difference is, and again, I'm getting into the weeds here, but I love this sort of thing. Like, this guy has a promoter. This guy has a PR guy. This guy has a manager, right? Like, they're all in the business of promoting him, as opposed to just being like, okay, UFC, what do I do now? And what the UFC is concerned with on Sunday is promoting next week's event, right? Like, when Rob Font wins, if he wins on Saturday night, right? The thought process won't be, how do we get Rob Font over? What media stuff are we going to do for Rob Font? It's going to be, let's promote Poirier Oliveira.
Yeah. Moving on to UFC 269.
On to the next one.
I've always thought it's crazy how the UFC fighters always do the press, after getting into these wars. Yeah, and then like they don't do anything the next days. I feel like it would be best to capitalize and do what you're saying, like continue it on. Especially, when they came to New York a few weeks ago. I felt like that would have been the best thing to do. But
of course.
I guess boxing, it's more about the fighter, though.
I have to, I have to stop short at like selling my, my what is the word I'm looking for? Not selling, sacrificing my firstborn son to get these people on the show on a Monday. Here's Kambosos being like, biggest show in combat sports. Let's go. We want a piece. Even though it says MMA in the title, who gives an F? We've evolved. It also says, I love when people say, is this the MMA hour or the boxing hour? And then my response would be like, is the show actually an hour? Like the whole name of the show is a misnomer at this point.
Yeah,
if you want to get technical, the third word is wrong too.
Anything on that isn't exactly MMA, they're gonna fill it in. Is this the wrestling hour or the MMA hour?
Yeah, every time.
It's awesome.
Like, what's the difference? Just because he boxes, like you're not interested in that guy? And even if you didn't watch the fight,
tab out. It's not that hard.
Yeah, whatever. All right. Well, that's my little. But I do think I know not every fighter can afford this, but I do think it's so crucial. If you're a top fighter, you have a proper PR person. You have a guy who's out there promoting you, banging the drum for you, getting you opportunities. Do not rely on the quote-unquote promoter in MMA, because the quote-unquote promoter in MMA isn't a true promoter, right? Like, they're not looking out for your best interest. They're actually supposed to be neutral because they're promoting both of you. And so when it comes down to, actually having the media tour after the fact, when you have a win like this, you're kind of left with, all right, what do I do now? Like, what did I see from Brandon Moreno after his big win? After Brandon Moreno beat Davidson Figueiredo, I didn't see anything. This is the first time I could get him on the show 6 months later. I'm asking him questions about a fight in June. Here's Kambosos. Yeah, he was great. 15 minutes late.
Too. The couch, yeah, 15 minutes late from his couch.
Screwed everything up. I got Kambosos people mad at me because we're 5 minutes late. I'm sorry, guys, but he was late, and then we got Rampage and his feelings. I gotta give guys the proper time.
Yeah,
that's all I got.
Yeah, no, I mean I feel you.
So we got a lot to talk about this weekend.
Bellator final event. I mean, dude, we're losing fights left and right.
Bellator lost fights today.
Yeah, JJ Wilson, Lugo's off. Murray had to get a new opponent.
But what about the main event? The main event
is still.
I haven't checked my Twitter.
Main event is.
That's
still
the best part of doing the show. No checking Twitter for 3 hours.
Yeah, we also lost Philippe Lenz in UFC already. We're a lot of guys that I was trying to bet on. I'm losing already. So.
Well, as of right now, the current Bellator champ, although he's doing the right thing to Sergio Pettis by giving props to Kyoji Horiguchi, who had won the Bellator title and then went to Rise and did his thing. He's currently the underdog.
Yeah.
Plus 155.
Pretty big. Plus 155. Live from Connecticut.
You going?
Nah, I wish.
Why not? What's stopping you?
I got other plans this weekend.
Okay. Oh, the football. No, it's Friday.
Yeah, it's Friday. Yeah. But I do have
other plans.
Yeah.
I'll be in LA. More on that later in the week, perhaps.
Perhaps, yeah.
Sergio Pettis on the show on Wednesday, by the way.
Oh, let's go. Wow.
And then Jose Aldo against Rob Font. Currently, Aldo, a plus 120 dog, I'm seeing.
Yeah.
Plus 120, plus 130.
I know some people that got him at like plus 150.
Wow. Little surprising?
I mean, Aldo, if you look at his non-championship fights, it's a little surprising. I know a lot of people that are on Aldo this week.
Yeah. Font's had some big wins, 4 in a row, coming off the win over Cody Garbrandt. Great fight, great main event. Wouldn't be surprised if it goes 5 rounds. Brad Riddell, slight dog against Rafael Fiziev, which is a tremendous fight. That guy's amazing.
I mean, there's a lot of good fights on the card.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun to break it down for sure.
Jeez Louise, there's a lot of fights on this card. I didn't even realize Chris Curtis is on the card. I asked
Chris Curtis.
I was like, what? When did this happen?
Hey, the action man. Not getting much respect from Vegas again. I think he's like a plus 260.
Where's he at here? I don't even see the line. You're saying plus 260, I believe. Oh, there it is. Plus 280, I see.
Plus 280. Wow.
It's Brendan Allen, minus 365.
Yep.
All right, so we got a lot to talk about on Wednesday.
A lot to get into.
Any final thoughts?
No.
This is great.
Yeah, still building it. Still building it.
So we're going to keep this up until December.
We'll keep it all through December, yeah.
Yeah.
And then when we get back for the New Year, we'll have the Happy New Year banner.
This is what I was missing. Oh, my
gosh. Man. The Hall of Fame needs some work. Hall of Fame definitely needs some work.
It is very cool that my face, I thought you did that on purpose. Like, I'm paying respects to the host of the show. I do, but I really do think this adds a lot to the program right here. Like, even just looking at it right there, we've never, set design.
Set design. I mean, it looks good. I balled out at the dollar store.
You have a situation where it's like, let's say it's St. Patty's Day. You come, you get the clovers, you get this, you get that.
Everything, man. I'm going to be up on the holidays. I'm
Easter, we get the the bunny, the eggs.
Boxing Day. I guess we won't be here.
Well, in a different world, I used to be really into the holidays in a different life, different show. I
love the holidays. Getting festive.
But there's always like random ones, like every day. Like today, you know what today is?
No.
Today is. I just looked this up real quick.
There's always a national something day going.
Yes, that was my gimmick.
Oh, you one of
and everyone stole it. Everyone stole it from me. Oh, Cyber Monday, Chadwick Boseman Day. Wow. Oh, today's his birthday.
His birthday. Yep.
Oh, this is interesting. National Lemon Cream Pie Day.
See, that's just who is observing that?
I'll tell you who's observing it. Daniel Cormier.
Oh, loves the lemon cream pie.
No, but any opportunity to eat pie, he's
wow. I thought you were cool now.
No, we're cool. We're cool. All right. Well, great stuff. So in the end, what's the final tally? How much do I owe you for Movember?
I want to say we finished down like 5-something units.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's where we're at now.
Layman's terms.
I'm gonna have to see where we're at with November and everything. I'm gonna have to do the math.
Okay, so you can't.
You'll get a
announce
bill.
it.
You
invoice.
You'll get billed. My people will be in touch with your people. Yeah,
What's that? What's that? QuickBooks. Send me a QuickBooks invoice.
Yep.
Thing.
Yeah, that's how we'll get it done. Big December. Knock on wood. Big December.
I'm looking forward to it. It's a shorter month for us, of course, because last UFC event is December 18th. And then we'll go on a 2-week hiatus. We'll come back for the awards, but there's plenty. There's 269. There's the Derek Lewis card. Technically, the fights this weekend fall under the December category. And of course, lest we forget, Jake Paul, Tommy Fury, and the big one.
Paul, one more Bellator event. We got Combat Sports for the first half of December. It's gonna be good.
Frank Gore, Darren Williams was the one I was talking about. All right, there he is, GC. We'll check in with him on Wednesday. Thank you very much, and happy Hanukkah to you and yours. Very good chance that I'm the first Jewish person that GC has ever met, considering he's from Georgia. Accurate or not? Accurate or not?
I don't know if you were talking to me or not.
Yeah, it was.
Headphones off.
I said, am I the first Jewish person you've ever met?
Dude.
He asked
My
me earlier.
roommate asked me about that.
Oh.
When I moved to Connecticut. He was like, am I the first Jewish person you ever met? And like I have just been giving him shit for that ever since he said it.
Because you worked at ESPN and there are a ton of Jews.
No, not because I worked at ESPN. Because I
You're
grew
from
up,
Georgia.
Yeah, in Atlanta. It's a melting pot of cultures.
All right.
I've known Jewish people my whole life.
All right, fair enough. Sorry.
I was leaving the room earlier, and Connor was like, "You're Jewish, right?"
To you?
Yeah.
Are you?
He wanted help with the menorah.
Are you Jewish?
Yeah.
Frankie's Jewish.
No, I'm not Jewish.
I could have sworn he had a Star of David tattoo. I could have.
Yeah. Oh, am I the only Jew on the squad?
I think Tucker might be Jewish.
I've always been confused about New York Rick's Jew status. I can't really quite. Yeah, I don't know. His mom texts me in Hebrew, but I don't know if he identifies. In fact, let's find out. Without further ado, thank you, GC.